The enclave of Srebrenica was supposed to be a safe haven, a place where Muslims would find protection from Bosnian Serb forces who had laid siege to the area for 3 years. Instead, it was a massacre, Europe's worst single atrocity since the Second World War. Srebrenica in eastern Bosnia was home to a majority Muslim population. It was surrounded by a population that was mainly Serb. From the beginning of the Bosnian War in 1992, Bosnian Serb forces had been trying to take control of Srebrenica and its villages. In 1993, the UN stepped in and put the enclave under the protection of a UN force, made up of soldiers from the Netherlands. But 2 years later, it fell to troops led by the military chief Ratko Mladic. Bosnian Serb soldiers rounded up around 8,000 Muslim men and boys and shot them. They dumped their bodies in mass graves and drove the women, children and the elderly out. In 2007, the UN International Court of Justice ruled that what happened in Srebrenica was genocide, perpetrated by Bosnian Serb forces. Relatives of the victims sued the Netherlands over the role of its peacekeepers. The district court in The Hague ruled that the Dutch contingent should have protected 300 Muslim men hiding on the UN base, instead of handing them over. The relatives have appealed the judgment and want the Dutch to take responsibility for all Srebrenica victims. The Dutch government is also party to the appeal, but it wants the lower court ruling thrown out completely. Mereana, Al Jazeera.